What's good, fam? Today I'm gonna introduce you guys to a few residential HVAC installer hand tools. These tools are definitely useful for anybody that's installing residential systems. The best way to show you guys how to use these tools is to build something. So today we're gonna build an 8x12 sheet metal box. And so we're gonna learn how to use these tools today. To keep up with my motion, you should go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And while you're at it, go ahead and hit the like button and leave a comment. If you dig in my sweatshirt or you just want to support, then you should text the word clean to the number below.
So here we have a tool known as metal tin snips. These specifically are offset metal tin snips. You have your greens, and then you also have your reds. They're commonly referred to as greens or reds in the field. These are essential tools. You must have tin snips if you're going to be a residential install technician. Mandatory tools. Gotta have reds, gotta have greens. Reds are usually used for making right-handed cuts, and your greens are usually used for making left-handed cuts. You're going to need to be able to make right-handed and left-handed cuts on your sheet metal. So yes, green and red tin snips are very essential tools. This material is known as sheet metal. This is the material that you will be actually using the tin snips to cut and manipulate into whatever shape or design that you want. Definitely got to be able to use a tape measure. This is like the most essential, easiest tool to use. I'm going to be building a 12-inch by 8-inch box, 11 inches deep. So now I'm just planning out my cuts and my folds, using my tape measure and my Sharpie to just mark all my different points and lines on the sheet metal before I begin to cut and fold. Always want to plan out your cuts, measure twice, measure even 3 times, and cut once. That's the motto. Once I get the lines and the cuts and folds marked out on the sheet metal, I use my red tin snips to start actually cutting the sheet metal. It's important that I notch out the corner of each fold before I actually make the fold. So that's what I'm doing here. Speaking of folds, this tool here is known as a bar fold. You really use this tool for bending the sheet metal. And it comes with 2 different sides on it, as you can possibly see. That side is a 3/8 inch side. That side is the 1 inch side. The 3/8 inch side will make 3/8 inch bends. The 1 inch side will make 1 inch bends. You need this really for making flanges on the sheet metal. Definitely a useful tool. You can use it for more than one thing, obviously. Here I use the bar fold to bend the sheet metal exactly how I want it to. Just line the bar fold up, used it as a straight edge to bend the sheet metal as precisely as I'd like for it to be. Very useful tool for that. Then I use the bar fold to make a 1 inch flange or flap so I can screw the metal together. These are called seamers. You can use these just like a bar fold, but they're a lot more compact and a lot more accurate. I definitely recommend you getting these as soon as possible if you're a residential install guy. They have 4 notches on them, which represent a 1/4 inch apiece. That's useful to know. I'll show you how to use these a little bit later. So here we're going to use the bar fold, the 3/8 inch side, to make a 3/8 inch flange on one side of the box. Then here on the other side of the box, we're going to use the seamers to make another 3/8 inch flange on the other side. Again, I use my red 10 snips to trim the box to the exact length that I wanted. This is the measurement for the final piece of the box. This time I used the green 10 snips to cut the sheet metal. Again, I used the bar fold and the seamers to bend the sheet metal exactly how I want it to. Now I screw the final piece together. Then seal all of the connections with mastic tape. I like to use my squeegee tool to really smooth out the tape. And there you have it, an 8 by 12 inch box, 11 inches deep, that can be used as a custom boot in an HVAC ducting system.